Hello everyone and welcome to Newegg TV. My name is Paul and today I'm going to be doing an overview as well as a quick product demonstration of this new all-in-one computer from LG. This is the LG Chromebase. The specific model is 22CV241, and this being an all-in-one computer means that it contains the guts of the computer and the housing right here, the screen itself, which is a 22-inch IPS LED panel, as well as your mouse, your keyboard, and all the other features that you might expect to come with a desktop computer. Now don't necessarily confuse this with a full-fledged gaming desktop or workstation, for example. This runs the Chrome OS by Google, and it will allow for basic web access as well as access to a lot of the things in the Google ecosystem. So if you're already a user of Gmail, for example, Google Docs, YouTube, or Google Hangouts, or any of those features, then you're going to find easy access to them here, as well as, of course, full internet access. This system is going to work really well for a student, for example, who needs internet access at school, or perhaps for a family, because since you log in using your Google credentials, it keeps a bit of separation between the users that access the system for a bit of added security and privacy. The LG Chromebase comes very well packed with everything clearly labeled, so getting everything out of the box will reveal the included accessories. That includes your manuals, including a startup guide and your 1-year warranty information and a registration card. You also have an AC adapter, and then you get a mouse with 2 buttons plus a scroll wheel and a full QWERTY keyboard, both in white, so great to have these for basic desktop connectivity and functionality. Internally, we have an Intel dual-core Celeron processor running at 1.4 gigahertz, 2 gigabytes of DDR3 1600 memory, and a 16 gigabyte solid-state drive for storage. Now, an SSD is going to give you excellent responsiveness and really fast boot-up times. However, not a ton of storage there, but fortunately, you also get 100 gigabytes of free storage included on Google Drive, and that will be good for 2 years, and you can, of course, extend that beyond if you want to pay for additional storage. The screen itself is 21.5 inches. It is an IPS panel, which is going to give you great color depth. It's LED backlit, which is going to save on power, and that is an LCD panel with a 1920 by 1080 resolution. The brightness is 250 candelas per square meter, and the contrast ratio is 1000 to 1. Also integrated into the panel are stereo 5-watt 2-channel speakers, so you're going to have sound right out of the gate as well. For connecting this up to your network, you have a couple options. You can go wireless with the integrated 802.11a, B, G, and N combo card that also includes Bluetooth connectivity, or you have an RJ45 port on the back that will give you wired connectivity via that LAN port, and that is a gigabit Ethernet port, so you can get maximum speed there. As far as the additional ports and connectors on the all-in-one itself, on the right side you have a USB 3.0 super speed port for easy access. Beneath that you also have a microphone/headphone combo jack, so you can connect those up. On the back you have your AC adapter input, of course, the RJ45 port as previously mentioned, 3 more USB 2.0 ports, and a Kensington lock if you want to lock this down for a bit more security. You also have an HDMI input, so you can use this as a separate monitor, and we will be demonstrating that in just a moment. Another nice thing back here I like to add is they have a little cable clip that will help keep your cables a bit more tidy and well managed. With everything wired up and connected, this all-in-one boots extremely fast. Even the first time you're booting it up, you'll find that it actually gets on in just about 5 to 10 seconds or even less. Logging in is pretty simple. You can go through the basic connection procedures to connect to your internet, and of course use your standard Gmail login if you already have that available, or go ahead and create a new one. From there you can access Chrome to access the internet and browse to your heart's content. You also of course have shortcuts in the lower left to several of the Google apps that are available, so Gmail of course, Google Drive if you want to do some documents or actually get some work done. You also have Google Hangouts that's available if you want to connect to your friends for video chat, and of course there is a built-in webcam above the monitor so you can easily see yourself or have your friends see you. You also, of course, have access to YouTube if you want some media playback, and you can watch Newegg TV there or any of the other fantastic YouTube channels that are out there. And for audio, or listening to music, I should say, you have Google Play Music, and fortunately they've also included a 2-month subscription to that as part of the purchase of this device, so that's a nice little added benefit as well. You can also access the Chrome Web Store if you want more apps, so if you're looking for games or other productivity apps, there's a bunch of them available on there, and there's more being added every day, so the Chrome Web Store is going to be your friend if you want to give this all-in-one a bit more functionality apart from the out-of-the-box stuff that it comes with. Let's do a quick rundown of the on-screen controls. They're on the lower right-hand side. You have basic picture control for stuff like brightness and contrast. Then there's also a cool reading mode that you can access that will vary the dimness or brightness of the screen to make it a little bit easier on the eyes as you're reading. I also want to mention that the screen has a flicker-safe reader mode, so that's going to reduce the screen flicker to reduce eye strain while you're actually using the monitor. Also, you can use Chromebase with a laptop, so I showed you earlier that HDMI input. As long as you've got an HDMI cable and a laptop with an HDMI out, you can connect that up and use this as an additional display. So if you do want to get some more stuff done, or if you have a higher-end laptop you want to connect up to do video editing or anything like that, this makes an excellent secondary monitor and does expand the functionality of this device even further. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you've learned a little bit more about this Google OS-based computer from LG. I'm Paul with Newegg TV. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and click the like button down in this video's description. You can also find links to this product on Newegg.com while you're down there. Once again, this has been the LG Chromebase. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.